Let's be honest, the ocean can be a little terrifying. It's this world of immense power, deep mystery, and creatures that seem plucked from a sci-fi movie. But what if I told you that one of its most graceful inhabitants, a creature of serene and almost hypnotic beauty, is also one of its most lethal? This is the central paradox of the sea, where beauty and danger swim side by side. Today we're meeting a perfect example of this: the stunning sea krait. This is easily one of the most beautiful creatures you'll ever see, gliding through a coral reef. Its movements are pure poetry, its black and white patterns a masterpiece of natural art. But that beauty hides a serious secret. Its venom is a neurotoxic cocktail so potent it makes a rattlesnake seem tame in comparison. Today we're getting up close with the magnificent and highly venomous sea krait to uncover 5 incredible truths that will change how you see the ocean. We'll explore how it lives a bizarre double life, bust a dangerous myth that could get you killed, and reveal the secrets of its ancient arms race with its favorite meal. So take a deep breath and let's get started. When you hear sea snake, you probably picture an animal that spends its entire life in the water. For a lot of them, that's absolutely true. They're born, they hunt, they mate, all without ever leaving the ocean. But the sea krait is different. It breaks the mold because it's not just a sea snake. It's a true amphibious reptile, a master of 2 completely separate worlds, the bustling coral reef and solid dry land. This dual citizen lifestyle isn't just a quirk, it's essential for its survival. While the sea krait is an incredible hunter in the water, it has to return to shore for some of life's most important business. After catching a meal, often an eel much larger than itself, the krait will leave the water to find a quiet spot on a rocky island or a sandy beach. It comes ashore to rest, digest its food over several weeks, and even drink fresh water. Most importantly, sea kraits need land to reproduce. Unlike fully aquatic sea snakes that give birth to live young at sea, female kraits swim ashore to lay their eggs, hiding them from predators. This means that during breeding season, whole islands can become temporary nurseries for dense populations of these snakes. An absolutely spectacular sight. To pull off this double life, the sea krait has evolved a fantastic set of tools. In the water, its tail is flattened vertically into a paddle, which gives it incredible power and grace. But on land, it uses features from its terrestrial ancestors. It has wide belly scales, the same kind you'd find on a land snake, that give it the grip it needs to crawl over rocks and sand. They're such good climbers, they've even been spotted scaling low-hanging trees. This blend of a paddle tail for the sea and gripping scales for the land makes the sea krait a perfect hybrid, built for life on the edge of 2 worlds. There is a stubborn and incredibly dangerous myth about sea kraits that you may have heard. It goes something like this: don't worry about sea kraits, their mouths are too small to bite a human. Let me be crystal clear. This is completely dangerously false. Believing this could be a fatal mistake. The myth probably comes from the snake's delicate-looking head. It doesn't have huge, scary jaws like a viper, which leads people to underestimate it. But the sea krait can open its jaw surprisingly wide enough to swallow a moray eel, and is more than capable of biting a person's hand, finger, or leg. So if they can bite, why is it so rare? The answer isn't in their anatomy but their personality. By all accounts, sea kraits are remarkably docile and non-aggressive. When they encounter divers, they usually just ignore them and go about their business. They don't see us as food, and they don't see us as a threat. They're often described as shy and even a little curious. Nearly all bites happen under one specific circumstance: when they get tangled in fishing nets. Trapped, terrified, and fighting for their lives, they might bite defensively as a last resort when a fisherman tries to untangle them. But even then, they're reluctant to waste their precious venom, and many of these defensive bites are dry, with no venom injected at all. So the reason bites are so rare isn't because they can't, but because they choose not to. The myth of the tiny mouth is a classic case of how a simple observation can lead to a huge and dangerous misunderstanding. Now we get to the heart of the sea krait's reputation: its venom. This is what makes it one of the most respected animals in the ocean. Its venom is a highly sophisticated biochemical weapon, an evolutionary masterpiece designed for one challenging purpose: hunting fast prey in a 3D aquatic world. The venom is a potent cocktail, but its main ingredients are powerful neurotoxins. In simple terms, these neurotoxins are poisons that attack the nervous system. When injected, they work with stunning speed and efficiency. The toxins travel to the junctions between nerves and muscles, where they block the chemical messengers that tell muscles to contract. Think of it like this: your nervous system is a series of light switches controlling every muscle. The venom flows in and puts a blocker on every single one of those switches, shutting them down. For its prey, like eels and small fish, this leads to a very quick paralysis, making the muscles go limp. This allows the krait to safely handle an animal that could otherwise escape or injure it in the tight spaces of a coral reef. Scientists measure venom potency using a standard called the LD50, which is the dose required to be fatal to 50% of a test population. While it varies between species, the venom of the yellow-lipped sea krait is incredibly potent, a testament to its deadly efficiency. This venom is so fine-tuned for its job that it's a chilling reminder that in nature the most beautiful things can wield the most incredible power. What do you think a bite from one of the world's most venomous snakes would feel like? You're probably picturing a sharp, burning pain and instant swelling, a clear signal that something is very wrong with the sea krait. The truth is far more sinister because the initial bite is often completely painless. A victim might feel a tiny pinprick, or nothing at all. There's usually little to no swelling or redness, none of the dramatic symptoms we associate with a venomous snake bite. This is what makes a sea krait bite so insidiously dangerous. Someone could be wading in the shallows or handling a fishing net, get bitten, and feel nothing. They might just brush it off and go about their day, totally unaware that a lethal countdown has started inside their body. But the venom is already at work. While the bite site looks fine, the neurotoxins are spreading through the bloodstream. The first real symptoms usually don't show up for a few hours. When they do, they start subtly, maybe a headache, sweating, or a general feeling of weakness. Then, the more specific and terrifying effects begin. Victims can experience blurred vision, drooping eyelids and trouble speaking or swallowing, as the paralysis takes over the muscles in the head and throat. This progresses to widespread muscle stiffness, and eventually the complete flaccid paralysis the venom is designed to cause. The ultimate cause of death from an untreated sea krait bite is respiratory failure. The paralysis reaches the diaphragm and the other muscles we need to breathe until the victim simply can't. This can all happen just a few hours after that painless little bite. For this reason, any suspected bite from a sea snake, no matter how minor it seems, has to be treated as a life-threatening emergency. It's a terrifying thought, isn't it, that something so serious could start so silently. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever seen a sea snake in the wild and what you did. I'd love to hear your stories. Our final fact takes us deep into the elegant dance of evolution. The sea krait's venom is a phenomenal weapon, but it didn't develop in a vacuum. It was forged in a high-stakes, multi-million-year conflict with its prey. A classic evolutionary arms race. And the sea krait's favorite meal, the animal its venom is most perfectly tuned for, is the moray eel. Moray eels are tough customers. They're strong, fast, and hide in the tight rocky mazes of coral reefs. To hunt them, the krait needed a venom that could paralyze the eel almost instantly before it could get away or fight back. So, evolution favored kraits with more and more potent neurotoxins. That's the offense in this arms race, but nature always seeks balance. Where there's a powerful offense, a defense will eventually appear. In a fascinating twist, scientists have discovered that some moray eels that live alongside sea kraits in the Pacific have evolved a remarkable resistance to their venom. These eels can survive doses of venom that would be instantly lethal to other fish, or even to eels from other parts of the world, like the Caribbean, where sea snakes don't exist. Studies proved it. Moray eels from the Caribbean are highly sensitive to sea krait venom, while their Pacific cousins can shrug it off. This isn't just general toughness, it's a specific evolved shield. It's like a biological Cold War. The krait evolves a more potent venom, and in response the eel evolves a higher level of resistance. This pushes the krait to evolve an even stronger venom, and the cycle continues, driving both predator and prey to new evolutionary heights. It's a beautiful illustration of coevolution, showing just how interconnected life in the ocean truly is. From its dual life on land and sea to the silent lethality of its bite, the sea krait is a creature of stunning contrasts. It's a living work of art, painted with bold stripes and gifted with a dancer's grace. Yet it carries one of the most sophisticated venoms on the planet, a weapon perfected in an ancient evolutionary war. But as we've learned, its incredible power is matched by a surprisingly peaceful nature. These aren't monsters of the deep, but shy animals playing a vital role in the health of our coral reefs. The story of the sea krait is the perfect reminder that the ocean doesn't do simple. It's a place where danger is beautiful, power is graceful, and our understanding should always be guided by respect, not fear. These animals are a wonder to be appreciated from a safe distance, not a threat to be feared. If you want to discover more about the ocean's most incredible and mysterious inhabitants, and separate the myths from the facts, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. You won't want to miss what we explore next. Thanks for watching.